Hey there, Wargamers, Justin here, Painter, and today we're going to be playing some Alpha Strike. I'd like to welcome you guys back to the channel. If you are new here, please Alpha Strike that like and subscribe button. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you for having my back. I appreciate you having my six. Thank you for coming to support the channel. And with that said, we're going to get into the game at hand today. So I've got John out here with me. Do you want to pop in and say hi?
Hey.
I'm just going to wave a hand. So John's out here with me. We're going to be playing a 375-point game of Alpha Strike, and we're going to be playing some type of scenario with objectives that'll be similar to what you might see at Southern Assault. This type of setup is similar to what we've probably played in last year or the year before, with 3 objectives down the center line, and I believe starting it into turn 2 you can start scoring. That's what we're going to do. We'll go to turn 10 and we'll see. So this might be a little bit more of a competitive style list, especially for John's list. We'll see how mine goes, but we'll explain that when we get into the forces. All right, YouTube land, these are the forces we have today. John, you want to walk me through what models you've brought?
Yep, so I have 2 proxy tanks. These symbolize the Oro heavy tanks.
Yep.
I have 2 Ares medium tanks, 1 Zoria light tank. I have a Puma, 2 Urban Mech 2Cs.
Oof.
I have a Crab, a Lancelot, a Hunchback 2C, and then a Black Knight.
And that's 375 for, is it Clan Coyote?
It's 374 Clan Coyote.
374. Cool. And traditionally when I played, if I recall, every time I played John, I struggle killing this guy. I think it's the Crab I struggle
It's
killing.
actually the Urbie.
Is it the Urbie?
It's always the Urbie.
Okay.
He always gets
always
you.
the Urbie. All right. Over here for the Jade Falcon forces, we have got our Black Hawk Nova. We got our Fire Moth. We have got the Hyro Falcon. We've got the Jade Hawk, the Gear Falcon, the Eerie. We've got the Madcap, 2 Salamander Battle Armor proxies, and then we've got the Black Rose Shrike here. This one right here, the fancy pants. That is Malvina Hazen's ride, and I'm waiting for Bobby to approve me to play this at his event. I'm not playing necessarily to win. I'm playing to be maybe as I'm filming this, you'll see the picture. I don't know. To be kind of like a caricature there, and to be more of a ringer or a fill or someone to drop. So basically, people I play with will be learning, and I'm not going to be basically be like a buy round. So if he approves it, I get to play with the named character Trolley and just have a good time playing. That said, this is 375 versus John's 375, and we'll see how they do in the battle. So John and I have gone ahead and deployed. We aren't sure exactly how Bobby's going to run his scenarios and deployments. John and I were kind of talking about how he's played previous scenarios, remember? I thought it was a 10 deployment. John thought it was an 8 or a 12. We split the difference, went with 10 because it's in the middle and we weren't exactly sure. So we did a 10-inch deployment. We'll start scoring objectives at the end of turn 2 because I think that's what Bobby usually does.
Yep.
John won initiative. We alternated deploying. He's got his row of dudes down. I've got mine in the center. I've got my battle armor riding on my Hyro Falcon and my Dasher. And with that, now it's time for us to roll for initiative for turn 1. Boom. So I got a 10. Get my tokens out of the way. 12. All right.
Oh, that was a waste roll.
All right, so I have 10 activations to how many do you have?
12.
10 to 12. So at some point, we'll be off kilter. All right, so let's see here. Let's get these trees out of the way. Our Gear Falcon. No. Eerie. Eerie, where do you want to go? You got a 14J. So he gonna jumpy jump behind the building. And he has got a TMM of 2, and he has got a jump jet strong, so it'll be +2 to his TMM. So he'll be TMM 4.
Here's what I forgot.
He jumped.
Beautiful. Boop. Boop. Forget your TMM dice.
Yeah, I'll get him as I go. Always use my Dark Angel dice.
Mm-hmm. It's
All right.
on you. Burp, burp, burp. There we go.
Big change from Dark Age.
Oh, yeah. So YouTube land, we just filmed a Dark Age game. I don't know in what order they will go out. So this is a bit more of our normal speed of game. So
But it's also been a while.
It has been a bit.
All right, so 6.
I mean, the thought, like, is he going to move those tanks in formation?
Oh my god, I'm going to do this!
Yeah. All right. So it'll be up to me now. All right. So is that over your guy?
Negative.
Okay, so we're going to move forward just a smidgel digil. So we will go into that, and that should put me in range. And that will be a standard move. So that's team him 3 or 2, and then I'm in the woods, so that's 3. What's your skill on that guy?
It's a skill 4.
Skill 4, but you might be able to shoot me with your tank bros.
I can shoot you with him.
You could, but the tank's getting forward and getting in range of me is maybe not what I want to have on turn 1.
It's gonna happen.
It's true. If I don't hide from you.
Well, we're used to you hiding, so.
Well, this Jade Falcon is what they do.
Justin Falcon. AKA Blue Falcon.
They're not blue, they green. There's no blue here.
Yellow bellies.
So did the Eerie. I feel like the Jade Hawk could... He could come forward and probably exchange some shots if we wanted to. What's your movement, Blackhawk? I feel like maybe we take you first. You got a 10. Alright, yeah. The Nova. I'm going to turn this guy so his guns can allow the Nova go where he wants to be. He's there, which should be...
Cool,
Right,
rear armor.
Yeah. Alright, so he'll back up and be right there. So we got him in there, and he's got a TMM of 2. And that leaves me with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Oh, I had my numbers wrong. I have 10 models, but 6 activation or 8 activations. That explains why.
2, 4, 6, 8.
Okay. Alright. So my turn. We are going to grab our... What's our Shrike want to do? Oh, Shrike boy. He's on the back page. His TMM is not so good. It's only a TMM of 1. See a little tank bro there. Little tanky bro. I feel like you're trying to bait me to shoot at him. Is that what you're trying to do? You're trying to bait me.
Are you trying to hide behind stuff already?
Yeah. We don't want to get shot on turn 1. This is what we do.
This is going to be a buy round for people.
Yeah, I'm not going to just give it to him. I'm not just going to walk out and let you shoot me. Especially you. You got to work for it.
Especially me.
You got to work for it. You know how to play the games. You're quite strategic, sir. Mm-hmm. All right, so if I jump with that guy, it's going to be a 6. Would only see the tank. Tank's team M1. That'd be 6, 7, 8. It'd be 9s to hit you. Not super great.
See the dude in the forest?
Yeah. He's also blue and yellow because the mechs that came with it were blue and yellow.
That's funny.
Mm-hmm. I still feel like this is not terrible, so we might give it a shot. So our Gear Falcon got a 12 move. He's going to cruise on over to here, and we're going to get him to where he can see the tank. Okay, so that is a standard move for him. So he's got a TMM of 2. And now, I got my numbers right, so you got 5 to 10, so you have to move 2 guys this time. Okay. Brought to you by Acorns. Okay.
Not dead yet.
Alright, so now I gotta do 1. And that'll put me down to 4. I feel like... What's the damage output on those tanks?
Which ones?
The big ones in the front.
4.
Okay. Not too ridiculous. Probably probably get it to where I can only see one of the big ones, which is fine. And then I would also see the Irby. I feel like Hyro Falcon here. Where did you go? You have a 16J, 12 move, 16J. And he can go to like... I feel like if I go here, I don't think anything can reasonably see him or get to him. I think the Puma might be able to swing around, but unlikely. Alright, so he has jumped. He has a team of 2. He has uber jumps, so he's going to be a team of 4. Alright, and I've got 4 left. You've got 8, so you're going to be doing 2.
Okay.
It's nice having rolly chairs out here now.
Mm-hmm. Really nice, actually.
Lancelot. That guy. Alright, Jade. How much damage do you, or how far? You got a 10. Okay, so I'm probably gonna have to go. Oh, Jade. Got a 10. Should be here. Alright. Alright, so he... Yeah. He had TMM of 2. Alright. So that leaves me with 3 to your 6, so you get 2 more. There we go. What's the damage output on the Lancelot?
Lancelot is 331.
Okay.
Here's medium. 6. Put you up there.
Whoop. Gotta remember there's 6 legs on this table and I keep bumping the ones in the middle.
2, 3, 4. Firing formation.
Mm-hmm. Is that the first guy?
I moved 2.
So multiple tanks there. This is why I needed artillery.
That's why I put them like that, because you don't have it.
That's true. 'Tis very true. Alright, so we got a 12-inch move on the Timby. And I think he goes like that. I think we can limit some of the shots he could be taking. So he's team of 2.
Medium range is up to 24, if I remember
correct.
correctly, right? Yeah, that's a lot of medium range.
Yes, it is. All right,
You
so
better start flapping those wings.
you got 2.
Cool. He's jumping.
Boom.
Doo-doo-doo-doo. You got 8. And your move. 6. 7, 8.
Bonk.
Target rich environment.
Yep. That it is.
You would love some arty right now, wouldn't you?
Yep. I would. I don't really have a model for them to bring it though. Strike and Dasher. You have an 8-inch move. That's not going to get you many places. I'll get you there. I can see some stuff. Bronk. couple things. Team M of 1. All right. So you have 1. I'll have 1. Then you get your last one. Last guy's my fireball.
I have another 4.
Oh, crabby. So the last guy's Black Knight?
Yep.
I don't want to wander over there and get killed, because that's not smart.
Gotta love 360 turrets.
Yeah, well, I'm not worried about you guys. If I range, Black Knight would just come over and shoot me. So, yeah, I don't think anything's going to be able to see dude right there. Okay, shoot. So he is Team M, I believe it's 4. It is a 4. And it is on you for your last broski. 6.
7, 8. Give me you'll be a cover.
Alright, so I lost initiative, so I shoot first. And let's see. Blackhawks pretty much got the Irby. And I don't think anything else is possible. Maybe that big tank. Where do we want to shoot? Yeah. There's plenty of things over there to shoot at. And I've got 2 dudes on Lancelot. Strike's got shots that way. Alright, how much damage does the 2C do?
2C is 2 across the board.
The Irby? Mm-hmm. Irby, the Hunchback?
Hunchback is 440.
Hunchback, 440. What's this? What's the skill level?
3.
Tanks? The big tank?
Most skill levels are 3 except for the Irbies. The light tank, everything else is skill 3.
The ones that aren't skill 3 are the 4s? Okay. Alright, so then I suppose we need to shoot the, probably the tank, because it's got a lower team and it might be able to clear something. So we'll start with the strike on the tank, because you can see it. Strike is skill 3. I'm pretty sure this is going to probably be mostly medium range, if not all medium range. Let's just measure from the back guy. Yeah, so pretty much medium range. That said, though, maybe we open up with the Phoenix. Phoenix Hawk's got shots on the Lancelot, though. Yeah, sure. Strike and a tank. So skill 3, he's got 6 points of damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the black and silver Atlas heads will be the crits. So skill 3, 4, 5, 6s. 1, that's out. 2, 3. Whoops, that rolled over. There, it was a 6. That's the wrong one. Sorry, so that's 5 damage on Ontos.
On this guy?
Yep. And then I have got a motive roll on Broski. I have rolled an 8, which I don't think is anything.
Got it right here.
Should also have
Motive 8 is no effect.
Yeah, and I don't think there's a bonus on the vehicles if they're a standard tank. Because there's like a +1 to
Covers, I think.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, so he done. How much life has he got left?
He's got 2 left.
2 left. So in that case, let's take that Gear Falcon, who's got skill 4, 5, 6, 7. He's going to overheat because he's in the water, so he'll have 4 damage. 2, 3, and 4. So 4, 5, 6, 7s. That's out. That's out. He did 1 point of damage, needing 7s. Unbelievable.
Motive?
Motive roll. 8, or no, 7, sorry, so nothing.
0.
Alright, so I think this guy was out. That was right. 24, I think we were. No, we're in the tank. Goes out on the mech. Really didn't want to have to invest so many shots here. Has what, 1 life left?
Yep.
Okay.
Enough to be an inconvenience.
Yep. So we're going to throw 3 into the tank as a split fire. 3. He'll be the secondary target. Primary target's going to be Lancelot. 1, 2, 3.
Who's firing?
This guy. So Lancelot's got cover. So we're going to go with Lancelot will be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The tank's going to be 4 because secondary target. 5, 6, 7. So 7's on the tank. I got 2, so that should clear him, I think. Okay. And the Lancelot need an 8. Missed.
Cool.
Okay. And then that leaves the Timby. Who's going to shoot? What you got range on? Okay, should be plenty of stuff over there. Boop, boop. I don't think you see it. You're Hunchback 2, so you can't see the Nova, can you?
No.
Okay. And the Nova, I feel like we measured it. We had range 2. Is that still over your... yeah, it's still over the fucking trash can, I assume. All right. Well, let's do the Nova because you can only see the trash can, and I'm assuming you got cover from the building.
Yep.
Okay. So Nova, is this within 3 inches? I don't think so. Let's do. Okay. Yeah. All right. So he's within the border. So we should go 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and he's got 2 points of damage. Not a lot. So 1 hit, it'll be 1 point of damage on the Irby and 1 heat.
See. He has heat?
Yeah.
All of his shots are heat?
Or he has heat 2 and 2 damage, so if one of them hits,
Gotcha,
it doesn't matter. I didn't have to specify because they both do it.
I was asking if it was how many heat he had. Yeah.
Yeah, so he has HT2 and 2 damage.
So 1 damage, 1 heat.
And I think the Mad Cat was out on the Irby, because I feel like the Black Hawk's a little bit further forward. Yeah, so that's out. And we missed the Lancelot. So I feel like next likely target. How much life do these other tanks here have? Like the little one versus the Ontos?
The Zoria has 4 total. Versus what?
The Ontos?
The Oro?
Sorry, whatever the big one is in the front.
Oro, yeah. It's got 7.
So 7 on the big one, 4 on the little one?
Yep.
All right, Mad Cat's the final guy to go. Team M2 on that little tank?
Correct. No, actually it's 1.
1, okay. He's skill 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And he should hit with roughly half of those. So I think we give the whole volley to that little tank. Which is not what I want to do, but statistics, I think, say that's what's going to hit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, I hit all the dice.
Those are your loaded dice from the con?
They're not loaded, but I bought them at the con. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that was cocked. Still didn't matter. Okay, get out of here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep.
Yep, so just above average, which is what we were planning on.
That's the usual.
Yep, and it's your turn.
Cool.
Shoot. YouTube land, we normally alternate firing, but we're doing tournament stuff, so we did the normal where the player who lost initiative fires first.
Correct.
So do your things. Who you measuring from?
My Hunchback.
He should be just out of medium, because the only thing that I had in range of medium was the tanks on that. This guy had medium range on the trash can.
Right there's medium.
Yeah, so you got that.
Is that over the...
It is. I might have measured incorrectly then. So I have to take the shots if you want them.
It's medium, he has no long range shots.
Yep,
Medium is his only option. And the only thing he has sights on is the Timby. He can't see anything else.
Oh, right. You can't see the ear or the Gear Falcon. I forgot this was there. Well, so he's not going to be taking as many shots as I thought he would.
All right, so I'll do Lancelot first on the Gear Falcon.
Yep.
That's what that is, right?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Your Lancelot, I mean, you can shoot him too. It's fine. But he has sight on these two as well.
Yeah.
Not this guy, but they're on this side. Your 2C also has sight on the Shrike. So he would have range on both of those.
Let's see. My tanks, they should all be within medium range of
Yeah, I
him.
assume so.
Yeah. All right, so I'll do my Zoria Light on him first. It's going to be 2 shots.
There's a little one in the back.
Yep.
Okay.
This little dude.
Yep.
He's the one that died, so I'll have him go first. Crits the casino dice.
What, skill level 3?
He is skill level 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
9. You get cover for being in water. It's +1. Wouldn't matter anyway.
Right, that's him. Let's go and remove him.
From the dead Oro, I feel like this might be covering half of me. That Oro, no, but you would see from your side.
That would be covered, so I
looks like
might
he's
not
like half
shoot him
over.
from that one based on how these other shots go.
Yeah, the other Oro's definitely got me in the open because I can see him fully.
I'm going to do this Ares medium on him.
Yep.
He's got 3 shots. Skill 3.
So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And I got
None?
none.
Wow.
Cool.
Okay.
Well, things are going as usual. The other Ares, same target.
Yep.
There's 1, 2, 2 hits.
Okay. All right. Burp, burp.
The Oro, same target.
This is the non-dead Oro?
one, yep. He has 4 shots.
Also skill 3?
He is.
Okay, so 8s.
No. Yes, yes. So 2.
Burp, 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 burp.
Lancelot. Skill 3, 3 shots.
One breaks.
1 shot.
Burp. Boom, boom, boom. Dead on toes?
Irby.
Oh, different Irby.
All right. He did jump, so his skill's a little worse.
If he's a 3 base, he's a 5 now.
No, it's 4 base. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Yep.
2 shots. Just going to get those out of the way. Not that they're going to hit. Nope. Let's see. Those fired. What I got left?
Dead on toes. Or dead Oro.
Yeah, dead Oro.
Yeah, man.
It would be cover, though.
Yeah, so he's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9s. I mean, it's roughly close to what you've been rolling.
Versus 3, 4, 5, 6, 7s.
This guy, yeah.
How much armor does he have left?
He's got 3 structure left.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, I'd shoot him.
Oh, all the armor's gone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, you got easier targets here, but if you're trying to kill stuff, that's who I would shoot.
Yeah, I didn't know if he had more armor.
Unless you're running out of stuff that's left to fire at him.
I'll
which
do
you
Oro
might
on
need.
him. Need 9s.
Yep.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4 shots. Probably nothing.
Yeah, you're.
Yep.
That's that John roll right
It's another
there.
one of those games, people. Another one of those games.
Yep. That Bob will comment on that one. You should have got probably like at least 1 out of that.
Yeah, which roll?
I mean, that's fair.
Lancelot, he shot already?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
All the tanks shot, Lancelot shot, Irby shot. He's still left.
2C,
This guy's left.
2C measure
This
range
guy.
to this guy, the Mad Cat,
Yeah.
because we verified that, so he's got shots. He's got shots on these 2.
I'll do this Irby first. It'll be a long range. on that
Yeah,
Irby.
because the Mad Cat was just out. Yep.
So let's go and do those shots. See if I roll high enough to count.
So what's your base skill?
He's a 4.
So 4, 8, 9, 10s.
I rolled 110.
Yep. Okay. And burp. Those are the Mad Cat.
Yep.
Yep.
2C on the Mad Cat.
Yep. That one's going to be medium range.
Correct.
Oh, Mad Kitty. So you had a skill 3.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1,
See 3.
2, 3, 4.
Okay. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Black Knight.
That one long range.
Yep, and it's a single shot. Nope. And these dudes do not have eyes on.
Yeah, nothing.
That would be everything.
All right, so turn 2. I looked out on the shots there. I didn't catch this right here, blocking off like 3 dudes from firing. I for sure thought he was dead, but that actually protected him. He's in the water, so he clears 1. So that's why, only reason I overheated with him, and then botched rolls anyway.
Yep.
All right,
this is already going one way.
Oh yeah, I went with what I could clear to get activations off. So we have 8 mechs on the table for me, and you have 10 activations now, right? Because I killed 2.
Yep.
Yep. So we're at 10. Hang on, 8. All right, what do I got to cheat to roll? I got to get a 10 or 11 here. Stuck, could not hit. All right, so I lost initiative. So I'm going first again. So now we need to get onto objectives. All right, Black Hawk Nova. 10 ain't gonna do much for you, but you can jump into that water. We were saying, what, 2 inches from the objective to hold it?
Yeah, from the center.
Okay, so from the center. All right, so basically right at the corners of the buildings. Ish. Okay, so basically if we're holding it, something could potentially see. That's not too terribly bad. This is tough because I have, YouTube lands heard me talk a lot about strategy, but I have a few models on the table right now. I know that it's not a huge disparity, but having to go first in a big blob there, I'm trying to figure out like where I want to go. I don't have the material to like bait too much right now. I kind of want to jump with the Gear Falcon. I think that's going to give me the best odds of not dying.
I think my rolls give you the best odds of not dying.
I mean, that's fair. But I assume you're going to throw some on the objective here. So that he's got a 14-inch jump, 2 inches from the center. So I think we jump this guy and we notch him over as much as possible to try not to die. He does have super jump. So he is Team M2, strong jump jets 1, so he'll be a Team M of 4. And now it will be on to you.
Oro's got 8 move. So that's 6, 7, 8.
All right, so you have 9 dudes left. I got 7. So about to go. All right, so Oro's in a pretty good spot to get shot, which is you got to move forward. So that's what you got to do. Black Hawk is going to move up. He's got a 10-inch move. So 5-inch move because he's in the woods. So he's just going to go to there. Look that way. So he's Team M of 2. Boop. And that leaves me 1, 6 to 9. So it's on you. Black Knight coming over.
It's up to the edge, so I'll put it to where I have cover from him, and he does not have one. He does not have it from me. Oh.
Okay. I feel like our Madcat probably needs to move this way into the trees. This has got a 12-inch move. I feel like he goes trees here, overlaps and looks wherever he can look and tries the best. That's 2. All right, so I got 5 left, and you got 8, which will now be 7. Okay. Oh, guy there. All right, Shrikey boy. You have a 10-inch move, or 10 jump, 8 move. 8 ain't gonna get much for you. 10 jump would, but I don't want to use that. 8 going around. Almost get into that. Jade Hawk, you have a 10J. It's not going to get you where you need to be. This is a tough one. What's it going to be about? Where's... I don't like it. I don't like it. I think we take our Shrike. He comes here and he's half in the woods. I'm going to push him a little bit further in, but if you got to measure to him, you have about a half a base. He's going to fall forward and he's heavy metal. So.
Oh, he's a metal?
Yeah, these are all, like, not all, but like the ones with the wings are all metal.
Is not. All the flyers
so that's metal, 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 metal. It's like over half.
Flyers are non-flyers.
Yeah. So if it comes up, we'll I'll give you a little extra half base or so. So that leaves me with 4 to your 7. On you. Oh, I guess you guys didn't get a team in. Team up. Little acorn splash.
Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. Still leaves you out in the open. How convenient.
While he's going YouTube land, we quickly dropped objectives. These should be roughly on the 24 line and I think like 14 away or something. It's something similar to that for what he's ran his events. I do think the reason he probably does like turns 2 scoring so both players have a chance to go to him, because some stuff you can like throw stuff really early.
Okay.
All right, so you have 6 left, is that right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, cool. All right, it's gonna bring me to the Jade Hawk. Where does he want to go? He does have a 10. So he can get up to like, walks kind of straight into the woods a little bit if he wants to. That seems to probably be the smart bet. If he goes here, you can just shoot him. That Gear Falcon's in trouble regardless, but I had to put him there. It's just what it is. So 10. All right, so you can roughly get something like that-ish.
Blessing, child. Bless.
That was a sneeze. Let's see if I remember to cut that out. If I don't, I apologize, YouTube.
YouTube land, let's get a bless you for Justin in the comments.
Oh, man. All right, so you'll have to move 2 this turn because you double me.
You still have, what, 2?
3.
3.
Yeah, I have 3 to your 6.
We got 3 back here.
Mm-hmm.
Fuckers. I know how you plays that Battletech.
That sounds like a real Jody statement.
Being all strategic like.
Yeah.
I reckon you want a cookie, don't you?
Joke's on you, I already had apple pie today.
I know, I was there.
Everything's back up?
Just get in a position to make sure you don't get that objective point.
Interesting.
Gotta throw hands at you. Because I don't want to get too close, because you got that shite back over there.
You got 1 more to go, though.
Oh, I got 2 left.
Yeah, because you were 6 to my 3 at the start of the turn. Or the activation.
Do I want to clear the Irby, or do I want to... Yeah, I'm going to clear the Irby.
Why are you clearing there? Because you got the heat from the Blackhawk. Yeah. I forgot I did that. Yeah, that's a good call. Also, while you were slightly joking, I do have 1 guy with melee, and that is the Eerie. It gives him, I think, 2-inch melee range and like a bonus of some sort. I highly doubt he's going to be meleeing stuff because his size is 1. So his damage output's not particularly great, but he does have it.
had a complete brain fart. Can you move and clear, or do you have to do nothing and clear?
You can move and clear. You can't take a ranged combat action.
Right. Okay.
Or make a ranged attacks. You could
My games are
technically
mixing.
Yeah, you could technically sprint or jump or melee. But if you shoot a gun, you will retain your heat. So
That's right. You decide on whether you additional heat on the firing phase.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So he will just go right here.
Yep. Into the woods, and then if he doesn't fire this turn, he clears heat.
He still gets his TMM.
Yep.
And we're still going to decide on that. Okay.
Okay. So I have one to go. What else left over here? We got a puma. We have got a Krabby Patty.
Lancelot and a Hunchback 2C.
I think it's not ideal, but I feel like we do.
Most things on turn 2 are not.
So we're doing 2 inches from the center. So if I am on this side, I cut off quite a few shots. So Hyro Falcon is going to jump, be within 2, and he's going to throw out infantry onto the objective. So I did jump, and actually infantry get to move now. This you may not know, I'll tell you now because sometimes you're not in the loop. They changed how infantry work from disembarking with battle armor. They now get to move half their move when they dump off. I don't know if you're running any, but so you know, that's a thing. So they'll jump, and they'll also be within 2. It was a big deal. It was part of the trade-off for you can't do the embark and disembark anymore, and they upped point costs on a lot of stuff.
I noticed they do cost more now.
Yeah, so a lot of them do some. This one probably doesn't, but like the ones that Carrie Joe used last year with the Tortoise 2 and whatever the other ones, I'm pretty sure those went up. So Team Imp's 1, jump is +1, so 2, and I'm just going to go ahead and add its battle armor of +1, so it's got a Team Imp 3. And it'll be on you, and you'll have to move 2, because you got 4 to my 2.
I should have enough guns on him.
One would hope. To be fair, 4 TMM is no joke.
Yeah. But with that many shots, even with my rolls, I should get at least, hopefully, 3 hits.
Hopefully not.
Because I know roughly what you're going to do with that bullshit.
You do know.
I
we
know.
play enough games. I talk about it on YouTube all the time. You know, like, I know how you're going to play and I'm going to play. I'm a much more... So we talk about this on YouTube while he's strategizing. For those of you who were watching last turn, I did what I don't know when this video went up. Talking about strategy. For turtling or castling, these guys kind of castled here. I had the guys who could project either damage or hold objectives here. So I moved kind of together. I had to keep these guys grouped because if I was to spread them out and he could focus fire on one, which he did and almost killed it, I lose stuff. That was a misplay. Probably should have jumped because his damage output wasn't very good. And then I moved over to the terrain. Again, turtling or castling with the strong stuff that can project damage, the things that can move out in the front. And these are in the best position to mitigate damage and throw damage back. I'm a bit more defensive, so we talk about it. We're like castling and attrition. I'll play an attrition game, so I'm looking to trade material. Turn 1, I traded for 2 units. It would have been a 1 for 2. I lucked out. And then John always plays a bit more aggressive than I do, and he got here, which we both pushed forward, but he was in a position to leverage more guns, knowing that his defensive capabilities might have been mitigated because he didn't have trees that he was sitting in or a lot of obscuring at the time. Threw all the guns on the guy, didn't get it. So 2 different play styles, strategies we talked about, and when he says he kind of knows what I'm going to do, he probably knows I'm going to save the Fire Moth most likely for last, and he'll get the last move, but he knows the guy's basically got, he can project onto either objective, and I need to see where he's going to go, and that's probably what he's waiting to see. So.
Yep, and your thoughts are to either project him over here to add another unit to try and capture a point in case I do kill him.
Yep.
And he'd have TMM of 4.
Yep, correct.
So 2 targets with 4 TM is going to be tougher than 1. So I would ideally clear 1, but still lose points there unless I get something over there, which I cannot. So that's a guaranteed
if he goes
point.
here, I try and contest.
Or if I put something here, he will try and get something not only on the marker to contest, but also something on my rear to get additional damage.
Yep. So
what is the skill on the Fire Moth?
Oh, it's garbage, 7.
Okay.
But if I'm on your rear, I'm leveraging the dice.
You are.
So this is a trade-off too. So that Crab's got a team of 2. The Puma, I think, is team of 2. He probably has jump as well. So it is 9s, but if I'm running lights with more of a skill 5 type thing on the rear, I'm looking for, again, on average 7s to hit, which is a roughly average roll. This is skewed because I'm skill 7. But I talk about that on YouTube all the time because he wants to be at short range anyway behind you. You can shove the skills a little bit in that favor to save points. That does not work for fluff games. It doesn't work for classic fluff games where he's a clanner, he should be skill 3 base. But for Alpha Strike playing in a tournament setting, your light mechs who want to be shooting at short range don't need the skills that a long range mech would. My Fire Moth shouldn't be making medium range shots.
So my guess is he's going to deploy 1 unit on this side and 1 unit on this side. Preferably him over here based on his movement range, and Fire Moth over here more than likely.
I think he's got projection on both.
Does he? What's his movement?
He's got 14 jump.
Okay, I know he's got like the whole table. So
Yeah, 26.
Yeah.
So this guy got a 14 jump, which 14 from his base is roughly here, which is within 2.
Now he'll either go 1 and 1, or he'll go
Or overload.
both over here.
Yep. So this again, the guys that can project and be mobile and move, the brick or the turtle, castle, whatever you want to call it, together to project damage. So John's not doing things too different. Brick turtle in the trees to fire, project as much damage as possible. The guys that don't necessarily need it to push forward, he's going. Lancelot, has he moved?
Not yet.
Okay.
Got
so you have
Lancelot,
4.
Hunchback, Puma, and Crab.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So doing similar things. His castle's kind of the tanks that are backed up. I'm surprised you didn't move them forward.
I was going to, but I figured I'd give you 1 target to soak it up. In hindsight, I would have moved a medium up and kept an Oro back, but I can't take moves back. So that's a misplay I had.
While we're talking strategy, what I expected John to do, which that when he backed up, that was shocking. He knows I can kill the lights. I expected you to take those and shove the middle, because I have to shoot them anyway.
Yep.
And if you overload the middle, we either tie it or have to clear you. And I expected them to just be pawns. And if I have to shoot the tanks, I'm not shooting the important stuff. This is different. The little tanks are expendable relative
I'm playing
to the
defensive
Oros.
because they have skill 3. TMM 2 plus 4 gives them 3 TMM.
Yeah, that's fair.
So it gives more survivability, and it takes away a lot of angles of fire on them, so they last longer in the end. He's not going to hide really anywhere, so you can either soak up shots and get better shots off him, but also it could still go either way based on the rolls, and so far they do not favor me.
No. Like,
So
you
I
had
am once
at least
again-
1 or 2 100% John rolls that were all less than 7.
He should be dead.
He should
He
probably
should
be
totally be dead, and this would be a whole different conversation, because then you probably go 1 and 1 or push one of them over here to help support that side.
So,
this is what we call big brain overthinking turns.
One thing you didn't consider, I still have a battle armor.
I do consider that as
So,
well. I didn't know if you'd hold on to him or use him as additional armor.
I would do it like this guy. I would throw it as another contesting point.
Now, who are they on?
Oh, they're on the Fire Moth.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 light ones. I think I said at the beginning of the game, yeah, they're not on him.
I forgot who the other one was on.
These 2. The ones with crappy skills. Like this guy's skills is pretty decent, so I wanted him to be, able to shoot. The guys with the battle armor are just going to be annoying.
What's his skill?
Like 7.
Okay, so they're both just glorified
Oh, sorry,
transports.
he's a 6. He's 6, my bad.
Still glorified transports.
Yes. Yes.
And what's the skill on this dude?
4.
4. Okay. And those are 4s?
3, 4, 3, 4, or 3, 4, 3, 3. Hang on. So Mad Cat's a 3, Jade Hawk is a 3, and the Shrike is a 3.
Okay.
Those are the star captains or whatever. I wanted them to be at least a little fluffy.
Gotcha,
If it was actually trying to be fluffy, Malvina Hazen would probably be more like a 1. But there's only so far I can push fluff for a narrative, or not narrative, for a tournament style game. And her being at a 1 and a Shrike would have been like 80 something points. I already don't like her being at 3 in an assault mech. But
All right, so I got to move something here.
you gotta move 2 somethings.
Yeah, I do. Well, let's start throwing stuff into the slaughter. Are they flamers?
No.
What's their attack? 1 or 2?
They have 3 damage.
3 damage. Short
Yep.
and medium.
0. 0 asterisk. I could have a 50-50 shot of doing 1 point of damage if I hit. And with
And
them
the short
having
range is 6 inches.
yes.
I can't remember these numbers now. There were
You're
switching
good.
around games. So 6 inches. That puts them inside any kind of close range. Which
I mean,
makes
if you're
them a
trying to hold the
little deadly.
objective anyway, I'm in short range regardless. So
Yeah.
may as well just
Yep.
try and get it.
There's no hidden points unless I jump up top.
I think with his, he's probably going to do like verticality. I would assume you're not holding if you're that far up. If it was a building that was like height 1 and it was like range 2 inches up, probably.
Hunchback 2C, what are you going to do, big guy? You might just get cover and just guarantee that one, which I will probably just do that. That way, I have eyes on both him and them. So that's him.
Uno mas.
Lancelot might do the same thing, actually.
So you have the puma and the crab left?
I do.
Okay.
I'm actually going to move this die over and scooch him right there. So have eyes on there, and as well as homeboy over in the corner. All right.
All right. Now, it's to determine what it is that I want to do, because I have to move my last... no, so you have 2 left, right?
Yep.
So I move 1, you move 1, I move 1, you move 1. All right, so we're probably going to leave the fire moth, because that's going to be the most annoying for you to have to deal with. I think we probably go over here, which is expected, so 2 inches is roughly there. Actually, yeah. I'm going to jump him here to get a little obscurity, and I'm going to shove him a little bit further forward, because, if we're trying to measure height on it. Whatever. If you're a teeny smidge out on something this direction,
yep.
I don't want him to fall off. All right, so he's jumping.
Let's try and not bump the table as much.
Yeah, please don't.
Yeah,
like that way they will break.
I already took my arms off. You noticed that.
Oh god, that's sketchy.
Makes me nervous for you.
So team M2, he's got strong jump jets, so 3 and a 4 for the jump. So now it's on to you. Also, YouTube land, while John's determining what he's going to do, I probably have more strong jump jets in this list than normally Bob easily would allow. So my list is not tournament legal, but me trying to play it's more for fluff to play Jade Falcon Dark Age. Generally going to be buy rounds against people and teaching. I've asked to be paired with casual players or new players to teach them versus try and stomp them. So there's going to be a lot of opportunities where I put stuff in places to give them opportunities to do stuff and not just cheese, but to be fluffy with Dark Age era Jade Falcons. It's kind of hard not to get stuck with the J ones, the J plus. You could play non-J ones, but then you're not getting the unique ones. I want to play the Strike, I want to play the Jade Hawk, I want to play the Hero Falcon, the Gear Falcon, and the Eerie. Those are all strong jump jets, minus the Jade Hawk. Sorry, he doesn't have strong. Does the Puma or the Crab have overheat?
They do.
Okay, so that's why you're looking at water. So in that case, he was probably weighing the options of if they go in the water overheat, can he clear me off that objective? And then shunt one of the heat from the water. Yep, knew it was going to happen.
That was you.
That was 100% me.
I didn't want to touch. Touching the table, man.
You were 100. It's 100% me. So in that case, this is what we're going to do. There's a dude standing there.
Just put the. Well, actually.
Yeah, actually, yeah. No, because I might dump those. Hang on.
Just grab something that's.
There we go.
Yeah, just put Cody up there.
Commander Cody, 3D printed guy. I knew that was going to happen because it's got the extra legs in the middle. I keep bumping on my knees.
I know where the fire moth's going. We also have dudes to jump off. Their movement is what, 6 jump?
6 jump, so they get 3-inch move.
Gotcha.
Correct. Interesting. How much damage does the Puma do?
4 short, 3 medium, 1 overheat.
Yeah, so pretty sure from on the backside you're going to be a medium, and you've got OV what?
OV1.
Okay. OV1. Interesting. So for you to clear this objective over here, what's the movement on the Crab?
10.
10. So,
I can get the objective.
15 sprint, correct. Mm-hmm. You could contest the middle if you want it. This jumped is going to have obscurity from everything that way. Black Knight can't see it. Oros could, with probably cover, even given that slightly forward, so it didn't fall. He was a little forward to be on that. So still probably cover from that. That means anything shooting at the Eerie is firing at effectively a 5. So 5, that direction, 5, 6, 7, plus skills, which is going to be at least a 10 on all of those, at least. And for you to clear him, you would have to do 6 points of damage, plus clear that guy at 7. I think I'm good. Crab can't get over there. Are we playing the odds with the Fire Moth if I do that? If I go here, which you expected, or I could go like maybe over in here. Probably maybe get some obscurity. This guy is probably taller. They're about the same. All right, let's grab our little widget. Let's do some metagaming. If this guy is there, from your perspective, can you see enough of me to shoot at me?
I would say so.
Okay, so I would definitely be getting cover, which would be giving me a TMM of 4, basically 5, and that should be outside of short range. Yes. So that would be skill 3 on that guy? The Puma?
Yes.
So 3, 4, 5, TMM 4, so 9 covers 10. You're going to overheat. So 10's to hit me, and he would have 4 dice, or 4 damage?
Yes, at that range.
Yeah, and he's only got to connect with 2 to clear him. Then I've got the battle armor, which you'd have to clear as well, and they've got 3 life. So the Puma, or the crab's going to have to contest, I think, to be able to do anything effective. I might lose the fire moth. But I think it's going to be difficult. How much damage did the crab do?
The crab is 3.
3. Does he have overheat?
Nope.
Okay, so the Puma's going to roll 4. He's going to roll 3. He's going to go short range on that fire moth, most likely. He's got 10-inch move, which, if you want to get behind me, you're not on the objective. So I think you're going to throw the objective. Yeah, I think that's what we do. We dump out the battle armor, and they will just hippity-hoppity to get within 2. Okay. So they're going to be a TMM of 3. No, I guess they can still shoot, but they jumped. And this guy is going to be a TMM of 4. All right, so it's on you.
That's what I predicted you'd do.
There were a few other options I considered.
I know. I probably thought about those too.
Yeah.
I considered you might just forego that whole objective and just get right behind me and just blow his ass to smithereens. I thought about that too.
After he moves, I'll talk about strategy and everything I considered. Shooting at the Puma wasn't one of them. I realized I could, but I didn't. I wouldn't have killed him.
I mean, those two combined probably could have.
What's the team on the Puma?
2.
How much life you got?
6.
I would need 9s to hit you, 10s to hit you, because you're in the water, on your rear, for potential 3. That guy would need 9s to hit you on your rear, potential 4.
But still, with your rolls, not the worst idea. Could also just give you no shots on me. It's also an option. Just contest.
Oh, right. Hilarious. Actually have the fire moth on the table.
Just.
I was like, I still got an activation.
I'm like, I guess he just didn't paint it the right colors, whatever.
No, stand in.
I'm just not crazy about. What's the attack value on the battle armors?
Skill?
Yeah.
6.
Oh.
This is what I'm saying. Like, there's no way I was killing that Puma.
Let's say I thought they were better than that.
No, I'd have to spike real hard.
I thought you were better than that, Justin. It's just eternal disappointed uncle.
I don't think that you would, but before that, did you? Were you trying to base the battle armor? I can't see from here.
No.
Okay. So one thing that isn't going to have any bearing on our game that has changed. They have made a clarification that infantry can shoot while based at the target. I forget exactly what the justification was, but probably because generally when you base something, you can only make a ranged attack.
But it makes sense because it's multiples of individuals that it shouldn't make sense that they're tied down by one large piece of armor.
Yeah. I don't think that's ever really come up that much, but they clarified. So, Erie's here. That's there. Everything has moved. So now that John's done, so strategy thoughts. I weighed heavily the fire moth going over there. I also thought that I could throw him here because you could have said, screw the fire moth, I'll ignore him. I'll throw the Krabby Patty here to contest. And then I thought I could just book it over here and overload that objective with technically 4 units and make it really hard. I rolled the dice on this one, anticipating what you might do. But I knew that the only things you could threaten with him were these two, and it was either you were going to intercept him or you were going to throw your guy here and pray for the best. So that's what I thought.
And for some reason, I thought his skills were better. If I knew they were what they were, I would have thrown the crab there and the puma probably right here.
Yep.
That way, only thing to shoot him would be these guys. He would not die. They would contest, and we'll see.
Yep.
So,
I lost initiative though. I shoot first. Let's go ahead and for the lulls do the goofy shots. Whatever we got. So the Hero Falcon will shoot at the herb. I have a 6. I jumped. I have an 8, 9, 10, 11, 12s. You ready for this? Here it comes. All right, so he needs 12s to hit you.
here they come. Told you.
I did roll a 12.
I told you.
I got 1 point.
Like, I'm not even phased. Not phased at all. Like, I'm like, yeah, he's going to get it.
1 point of damage on the
That's what
herb.
happens.
Because hilarious.
Because, fucking, why not?
All right, so Battle Armor has no shots. All right, so Fire Moth's gonna have to shoot on the crab pad. So Fire Moth over there is skill 7. We're at short range. Your team in 2, so I need 9s. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Silly. Look at that. Look at
I
that.
did get 1 point of damage.
Look
on
at
him.
that. Fucking. Ladies and gents, we call that a bullshit.
The Battle Armor over there is gonna roll on. He needs 8s. I did get 2. I need to change the crit dice to those. 2 points of damage.
On the.
Krabby Patty.
Oh, from the.
Battle Armor, yep.
Dudes. You said 2?
Yep.
Yeah.
How's he looking?
2 of your 3 hits were crits, basically. He's got 2 armor left and 4 structure. And I hid him behind that thing on purpose.
I don't think the strike can hit him. You might want to look. I think some of these could probably see the upper end of your torso.
Oh, I thought he was obscured. That's why I tried to put him behind that. Okay.
Yeah, because if he's here, then that leaves other stuff that could potentially see him.
Yeah, I was okay with them shooting at him.
Yeah, because like if he's on that side, the strike probably sees him. On this side, I think we've probably got something. Because I see like his knees up.
Oh, the angles, the angles.
Here's your dude, you tell me. I definitely don't think the strike's got it because he's forward. And from the strike, I feel like this corner is above your head.
It's just a weird angle to look at.
Yeah. I mean, you come to this side if you want. To me, it looked like it was about half, but it could also just be my eyeballs.
So I'd say this guy, yes. But isn't the thing where it goes through more than 3 inches of force you can't shoot?
No, 3 inches. If it's more than 3, you get a bonus. If it's like 7, it's blocked. So that would be 6. So yeah, it depends if we're going from that corner. Probably just call him out.
Let's say the Mad Cat probably can, but this guy feels like he's too low.
Okay.
Height-wise.
Yep.
So I'd give it to the Mad Cat.
Okay.
Definitely cover, but yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. He's obscured. All right. Let's do some other shooting first before we go over there towards the Krabby Patty. All right, so the Jade Hawk will shoot at the Oros. Is the only thing he can see. You can see that. I can't see the Puma. So Oros it is. All right, so Jade Hawk, skill 3, 6 dice. So 3, 4, 5, 6 is in the open. How much life does that thing have?
It's got 7.
Okay. I don't think I want to overheat with him. But let's shoot with the Nova first. That might dictate what I do, because the Nova could do some damage. She's skill 4, 5, 6, 7's on the Nova. 2 points of damage. Looking for 7s on the Oros. Nothing.
Wow.
If I add those together, it brings us back. So Strike only had, well, Strike can see the Irby Mech and the Oros. Let's do the ones in front of them, because why not? The Eerie is skill 6, 7, 8, 9s, because he jumped. So 3 dice into that, need 9s. 6, 7, yep. They were all 8s, very close. The Gear Falcon is also going to need 9s, I think. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9s. Because he's not within 6. He's not within 6, is he? Is that over you?
No.
Okay. And then it's definitely not over you. Okay. So he needs 9s. And we're going to overheat because he's probably going to die this turn anyway. Give me the 9s. I got 1 9.
On the Oro?
On the Oro.
Jesus.
And
They rolling like I do.
yeah. Here's the motive hits. I rolled a 4, which is definitely nothing.
Yeah, definitely a big fat nothing.
Okay. And how much did you say the Krabby Patty had left?
He's got 6.
Yeah, so the Mad Cat doesn't clear him unless I get lucky. Because that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So he's definitely not clearing them. So we've got that Irby mech chillax and all cool. Yeah. So the Oro says what, 6 left?
Oro has 6 left, yep.
4, 5. So 6 is to hit.
Do you want to change your crit die to the white ones?
No, I won't do it. I already said it was the red and black ones. How much life does that Urban mech have left? The one right here in front of me.
This one? He is got 5.
5 total. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7s on the Shrike. Let's do the Shrike first into the Urban mech. So he's got 6 points of damage. 2, 4, 5, and 6. He is going to need 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to hit you. Oh, there's another one, but not a crit. Ouch. That is a crit this time. So he is going to do 1, 2, 3, 4 damage to him. And I got a crit roll. I rolled a 7 on the crit table.
Crit table is MP.
Okay, so he's got what, 1 point of life left?
He does.
Oh, we're firing. Okay. So 1 point left. That would be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the Mad Cat. So we'll split fire Mad Cat primary on the Irby. We're going to put 3 dice into him. 1, 2, 3. Needs 8. Going into the Oros. The crits this time will be this one because I'm rolling 2 sets. Is going to be basically skill 4 because of secondary target. 5, 6, 7. So 8s on the trash can. Come here. Okay. Oh, I didn't matter. That one's an 8. So 1 point or 2 points of damage on him. So it'll clear the herb. So he done. He's got to run his 4 shots into that, which was going to be, I believe, 4, 5, 6, 7s because it's secondary target. And of course he does roll a crit.
Told you to switch that.
Dumb. Yeah, but I'm gonna be consistent.
So 1?
So 1. So we have a motive hit first.
Yep.
So a 9 on the motive.
9 is where's motive? -2 move, -1 TMM.
Okay, so he's pretty well neutered to that point in terms of movement. And standard crit is a 6.
Standard crit.
Yeah, because I rolled crits. I rolled a motive and then I rolled a crit roll. So you always roll motive for damage and then I roll standard because I rolled boxcars. So it was a 6 for the standard crit.
The crit you rolled wasn't on the crit die.
It was on this one because it was the secondary target. So I said on this one I was doing the white and red because I'd already rolled the red and black on that pair and I grabbed the other.
I didn't hear that.
That's why. Yeah. That was the only reason.
So what was the second one?
6 on the standard crit table, not the motive.
Okay. Is vehicle, no crit.
Okay. All right, so he has what, like 5 left now?
Yes.
Okay. So that brings us back to the Jade Hulk, who has 6 points of damage at medium. So 3, 4, 5, 6s to hit. His statistics say he hits with 3 or 4, so I think we need to overheat to clear that tank. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this one's still got the standard black and red crit. So need 6s. Watch me hit with all of them, it'd be wasted. 1, 2, 3. We said it was 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's dead. And hit with all of them. Yeah, didn't even need to overheat. But I needed to do it because odds were I should have hit with like 4 on a standard shot. It was the 2 overheat. And I think that's all my shooting. Because they have no shots. They shot, these shot, he shot, those 2 shot at the Oros, and we've got them gone. Now it's me to weather the storm. Do it.
I think you'll be okay.
We'll see.
Okay, let's do the Puma first, because that's the only thing he can shoot. He will overheat, of course, because it'd be stupid not to.
Would you like any kind of recommendation?
Well, I'm going to shoot the crab first, because he's short
Yeah, so
range.
if you clear the fire moth with the crab, then you can overheat into the battle armor.
Yep.
Whereas in the battle armor is easier to hit than the fire moth.
Crab. There we go. 3, skill 3. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yep.
3 shots on the fire moth. I need 7s.
Correct.
Crit are still casino blue.
No.
Oh, I was going to say something.
No, it was it.
7s. 1, 2 hits.
All right, so he's dead.
Good job, Krabby Patty.
Yep. Boom.
And Puma overheat into the battle armor. So it's 4 shots.
So your skill 3?
The Puma is 3. Yep.
Yeah, so 5, 8.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. There's one of them. Nope. I got none. Cool.
No, that just makes up for the crab there, clearing the dudicums. All right.
All right.
I'll shoot with the herbs moving down the table.
Do I?
I mean, he got. From your six, I do not know if he can hit the Mad Cat. He might be able to. I knew for sure it was these two, but you have plenty of options.
I do. I'll start with the Black Knight on Homeboy. 'Cause that's all he can see.
The sniper guy?
Yep. I'll save that for later.
I'll save this guy for later.
All right. Black Knight has 3 shots.
Skill 3?
Skill 3.
So 3, 4, 5. I jumped, so 9s.
No.
Oof.
There's the rolls I know so well.
Bob, where are you? I got a bless you in the chat, I think, for a sneeze. We need to bless you for your dice.
Ain't happening. Ain't happening, homeboy.
We need to have you on the channel playing against someone else and see if those dice roll any different or if they're just bad juju against me.
Oro. 4 shots. Same target.
Yep.
I believe medium is outside of 6.
It is.
Yep.
Yeah, both those were just out. This
4.
guy was up close, but we saw it was out.
3. So I need 7s. So 8, 9s.
Yep,
Nines.
you're 4. Or 3.
Crits are the Blue Ranger. Wow. Wow.
Where's the other Bobby die? I see the 6. Oh, it's right here. 7.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Right next to all the low ones. Need 9s on that, right?
Correct.
Cool. All missed. Aries. Same target. I need 9s. Again.
Yeah, because there's skill 3. Yep. I have faith in you. Get it. Which one's the crit on this?
Still a blue.
You're gonna get it.
No.
It was a crit
I
miss,
got
bro.
1.
Oh, okay. You do have an internal damage on him, though.
Cool.
8.
8 is weapon hit.
Oh, no. I mean, that is a third of his damage.
Second Aries, same target. Got, nope. Lancelot on him. Lancelot has skill 3,
Should be 9s.
3 shots, 9s.
Survive.
I got 1.
Yep. Crit roll.
6. Weapon hit.
Oof. 2 weapons down.
Hunchback 2C, same target. He's got 4, I believe.
I think so.
Yep.
Do it.
Nope. I almost want to concede out of frustration.
Every time we play this game, your dice do this to you. Either you absolute own, or if it's an average like game where we're playing the things, it goes.
I think it's just against you, like just you.
I don't understand. I don't know. Your urban mech can shoot, but he's got the heat on him.
I know. It's no point.
Okay, here's why I would shoot with him.
He has 1 shot.
I only have 1 life left. How many shots does the Irby have?
2.
So he has 2. He's got
Yeah,
one.
you got
heat
one
on
shot
him.
left, so I just need one to hit.
Yeah, but you do need 11s.
I do.
He's got heat on him.
Oh, it's not good.
What else is he gonna do though? Okay.
Miss.
It was worth. I think it was worth the shot. YouTube, weigh in. Let us know. I think it was worth it because that's an urban mech and he's in the back anyway, and he wasn't. It's not like he's gonna project onto an actual objective. All right. So where's Dead Irby shooting?
Best chance to shoot something worthwhile is the armory. They got 2 life left.
3. You didn't
3?
hit him. Yeah.
All right. So he only has 2 shots though.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, I don't have anything that dies to 2 hits.
Well, nothing I can see.
I mean, nothing else has 2 life left. Like this guy's the only one that was a 1-shot with 2. You could kill him if you could see him. That's
I
great.
can't see him though.
Yeah. In terms of hitting things, it's going to be about the same because it's 3, 3. This guy's going to technically be a 2 in the woods if you want to golden BB and pray you crit, which would be funny, but I don't think it's going to happen.
No, not based on my rolls.
No.
Could shoot the Timberwolf. He's been plinked.
He has taken 5 points of damage. He's got 3 armor left.
He'll shoot at the Timberwolf. Why not?
So skill what?
Skill. Don't think it matters.
7 is probably not.
9. Let's see. So skill
3?
for him is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yep. So 9 hits.
1 hit.
Okay. Bonk.
Needed 9s earlier. Couldn't roll any. Got plenty of 8s. That is my turn.
All right. So score. It's going to be 2 for these objectives. Contested over here. Turn 3. All right. And your Puma should clear heat because it's in the water.
Yep.
Or clear 1 point of heat. And he good. These dudes weathered. I feel like me throwing the Eerie there was the play 4.
Yeah, you got it, probably.
But I didn't end up needing them. But honestly, the Gear Falcon should probably be dead. You rolled really bad. You rolled really good at winning initiative, though.
I can't lose initiative. That's the only thing I can claim wins on, the initiative.
All right, so I've got 1,
That's
2, 3,
ridiculous.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 9 on the table right now because of battle armor.
I have 9 as well.
So we will be even, Steven. What are you laughing about?
Just my roll luck, that's all. All right. What's this dude for?
What's the score? 2 points. Well, my Gear Falcon does a whopping 1 point of damage now.
They'll blow off 2 arms, basically, or 2 guns.
Yeah.
He's just going to jump in place, huh?
Probably not. I don't have to hold that objective anymore. My head. So this is a strategy thing we've talked about on YouTube too. Like I've projected. Onus was on John to clear me. He didn't clear, so now it's up 2-0. So he's going to have to spend at least 1 turn ahead of me by 2, or 2 turns ahead by 1. I can rest on this one a little bit and try and save the Gear Falcon a turn. And if he throws stuff here, well, okay, he's not shooting this way. So we are going to jump him over here, methinks. And now we are in the water, and we've got the jump. So his jump is 2. He's got strong jump just so 4. I'm going to go ahead and add this, don't forget it, 5, because he's in the obscurity, or hindering, or whatever they call it. It's on you. Is he sprinting?
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll hold it in my back pocket.
Yep. I think
Give you something to think about.
Yep. Yep.
He's going to remain stationary.
Didn't I kill him?
That Irby?
I'm pretty sure he's dead.
Yep. Is that weight?
Yep.
It is.
Because I didn't shoot the other one. The other one had the heat
I have
on.
1 less unit, actually.
Also, that Irby, unless you overheat, it only has 1 heat.
It just fell off.
Yeah, just making sure. Did that mean you had 8 activations?
Yes.
Okay, so you'll be down to 7. So at some point, I'll have to move 2 to your 1.
Now, what's the rolling for vehicles in rough terrain?
For the track stuff, I've just been doing the pay double movement.
Okay, just like regular.
There might be some rules for like hover stuff, and then I think VTOLs can't go into it, period. But we don't use those, so I couldn't tell you. So on YouTube would tell you, but I'm pretty sure tracked is fine. At least for this purpose, we haven't we'll play it consistently, and we can find out later. But I've been letting you move it with just paying speed or
There you go.
stuff. Okay.
Oh, that's not there.
Yeah. So this guy gonna jump. He's gonna be right there. Whatever. He's here within 2. He's sliding around. So there we go. He has got a TMM of 3 because he jumped. It's on you. Yeah, so you're going to try and block off line of sight from these guys. Yep. That tracks. Okay, so he did his little jump. I'm going to put him over here before I knock him off the table. Because I'm going to... And then y'all just cry. Video cuts. You just... All right, Strikey Poo. Okay. For your crab, will you look and tell me roughly where you think I'd be able to see if I move? So we don't have to go through this part again. Where you think I would need to be? Like, start with there.
This where it's tough because he's sort of behind a taller piece.
Yeah, we don't have the things. There's obviously, there's some silhouette markers for sizes of mechs for what is assumed.
See, well, all I can see is like his top left shoulder and like the left part of his arm.
So where would I need to be? Like there?
Yeah, I think so there.
Okay, so if I'm basically like halfway out of the trees right here, somewhere on that line. Okay, that makes perfect sense. Mad Cat has a 12 move. 6 because he's moving. We'll just go to that spot that we just identified. He'll be half in, half out. Move the breakable model out of the way. And now I'm looking that way. I can't see anything over there because stuff. Okay, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left, right? Yep. All right, it's on you. Burp. Ah, we're overloading an objective now. Interesting. Alright, so for him, I need to be on this side. Because there's no way I can get line of sight on this side. Krabby Patty. Krabby had what, 5 left?
6.
Okay. Let's grab that Black Hawk. Get on the same path. So 2. And it's on you. Let's see if we can't clear a thing or 2.
Got 10. 6. 7, 8, 9, 10. Puts him right at the edge. Cool.
Center's looking like it might be a... well, I guess if I shoot through the woods and don't shoot at the crab. But anything on this side's not shooting anything. Alright, so it's on me. And I've got some dudes to move. Erie has a 14. So you could intercept over there as a jump. Hero Falcon could also jump. Black Knight over there. It's a Hero Falcon. You have a 16, huh? 16. Gonna be within 2. We're gonna be contesting. So we're gonna embark. He's gonna jump. He's gonna land right where his little buddy was at. So that's gonna be 10, 2 strong jumps. A 4. All right, it's on you.
So he gives you -2 on movement, right?
-2 movement plus 1 skill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I have 4.
And yeah.
So 2.
Okay. So 2 inches is there. Eerie will jump and plop. So got a 4. Burp. Okay. So I have to make sure I got 3 left. I got 1, 2. Am I down to 2 left? 2 left. All right, so it's on you. How many you got left?
3.
So 3 would be down to 2. Okay. I was wondering why my numbers got messed up. It's because that battle armor embarked. That's what threw me off.
That's outside of 2. Team M2 versus Team M1. Who do you have left?
These 2.
Okay. What's their movement?
10 J and 8 moves, 10 jump, I believe.
6.
10 J, 8 move. He's got a 10 J.
7.
With a jump, I can't get on the objective. I already checked.
Okay.
Yeah, because like if I jump 10, he's approximately right there-ish. It's not close enough.
Alright, so he's going to sprint
Trying to hold the objective.
to contest. And the only thing to shoot him is probably him. And he can't shoot for.
It's true.
So he will not be killed by him, at least. Unless you just get a weird crit and I just go home early.
Yeah. It's unlikely. All right.
I have the Hunchback and the Black Knight remaining.
Okay. So we're going to. Is he within 12? He is, so I would have to land like right there out in the open. I got a lot of HP. And you have the Hunchback and the Black Knight. What's the Black Knight's sprint range?
Sprint range on the Black Knight is 14.
So he's got
8.
So he's got 12. So it's plus 50%.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, so 14. All right, so I don't think he gets on this objective. And then this Hunchback speed is what?
8 jump.
So 8 jump, so if he is within 10, is that over his base?
Over the edge.
Okay, so he would be within contestation range. I think we probably just jump him and pray for the best. I don't know if we die to anything over there. Because the Eerie, he's got 6 life. How much damage does that do at short range?
2.
So 2.
3.
So 3, your skill 3?
Yep.
So 3, 7, 8's with the building. So I probably take like a point. It's 5. Skill 3?
Yes.
2 at medium?
3.
3 at medium. So that's going to be skill 3, 4, 5, 9, 10s. So let's be conservative, maybe 1 point of damage. So that's 4 left. Urban Mech is probably not hitting me, so conservative, maybe 1 point of damage, 3. If Hunchback jumps with a +2, that's like 5, 9, 10. Probably, yeah. So I think I live. Did your Puma jump? Sorry.
Excuse you, sir.
I'm assuming he did because he was in the water. He came from like there. The only way if he'd be able to do it is if he jumped. All right, so he's unlikely to kill him. Strike. All right, so for your Hunchy to catch him, he would have to be basically here because that guy's in the way. Which means a Strike could see, but I can't see a lot of the tanks. I need to move, so we will move the Strike here and just overlook, because why not? He's team in 1. All right, so you got 1. And then my last one is my Jade Hawk. Decisions.
Black Knight will remain stationary.
Yep. Okay. And the Jade Hawk. So if we're within range of that, my TMM is going to be a 3. So your skill 3, looking at 6, 6s. So you're probably doing like 2 points of damage to me on average. It's going to leave me with 9. Maybe 2 points from that's going to be with 7. Maybe a point from him, that's going to be with 6. And the Hunchback at 4 if you jump at short range. Maybe 2. So I think the Jade Hawk probably survives unless you spike it. So he's going to jump to be here. Within 2. Burp. And he got... Oop, red. 3. Alright, it's on you.
Oh, Hunchback. He will remain stationary as well.
Oh, everything's going to that the Hero Falcon. Alright, so I lost initiative. I shoot first. Alright, just for the lulz, the Erie's going to shoot at the tank. I'm skill 4, I jump, so 6. Team M1 or 2?
2.
8. Okay. There's my crit dice. And he's got 2 more. Where's the other one? Alright, I like these square ones. So 8. I got 2. That's super unexpected. I guess he is a skill 4, not a 6. So 2.
That one is 5, so...
Motive hit. I got an 8.
Nothing.
Okay. Let's go ahead and use the Shrike, who has 6 points of damage. Skill 3, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's got 6, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So you were skill 2 or team M2, so 7. They didn't crit that time.
I see at least 3.
1, 2, 3, 4.
4. That's going to finish him.
Okay.
On the tank, right?
Yes. Yeah. Got on the objectives we had to do. All right. So this direction with the 2 that can see the Krabby Patty, can't see the Puma. Let's go ahead and take the Black Hawk. And fire. He's got 2. So he is skill 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9s for cover. 2 pairs. Give it them 9s. He's going to overheat for 2. No, he won't. Hold on. We're going to shoot with the battle armor first. Let's not be stupid. So battle armor. So they're skill 6. They need 8s on the crab. I got 1. That was a bit more average of a roll. 1 8 out of 3 dice felt right. Okay, that still brings me back. You have what, 4 life? 5 life?
5.
5. Okay. I don't want to overheat that Black Hawk unless I have to. I feel like this is a good turn to do it. But how much life's that tank got out in the front? Tank in the
This one?
Yeah.
He is untouched. 5.
And how much for the Irby?
Irby's got 5.
Okay. So the crab, it's gonna be about the same. So I feel like we go for the crab. Well, so Evermix only got team M1. So skill 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's 8s. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's 8s out of the way. All right, Mad Cat into that guy needs 8s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 dice. 8s to hit. Come here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. All right, that's a miss. That's a miss. That's a miss. That was a miss. Got here. So we got 3 points on.
On who?
The crab.
Internal?
I got a 9.
No crit.
Okay. So that leaves, I think, with 2.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to overheat the Black Hawk for 2. I don't have 2 of those tokens because I'm a dummy. So we're just going to put a 2 on it. All right, so he's got 4 points of damage. Okay. So he's skill 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, covers 9. 9s. These 2 I'll roll first, and he 9s. These are the heat. Got 2 9s. I think that clears him.
Yep.
Okay. So 2 heat on this guy, and he has a shot. He jumped. Hero Falcon, what are you even going to do? You're an 8. That guy's team. Lancelot's a team M3?
Who?
Lancelot is a 3?
He sprinted.
You don't get +1 for sprinting.
The 2.
Yeah. That's classic Battletech. So that would be 6, 8. I still need 10s. But I should shoot you because the only thing I can really shoot, so 10s it is.
You can go for the Black Knight.
Sorry, I would need 12s against the Black Knight.
I mean, at this rate, you're doing pretty good.
We'll take the 10s on the Lancelot. Nothing. Okay. Those are still pretty good rolls.
Should have gone for the Black Knight.
I would have missed all of them. For the lulls, my Gear Falcon is going to OV1 because he's got he's in the water. And actually, let's see if that's long range. If it's long range, it's gonna be even more funny. Okay, now it's got him. All right, so skill 4, he jumps. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10s. All right, here we go. Oh, still average roll, 2 7s. I'll take it. Shot. Shot. No shot. I think it's on you. Yeah, he shot.
All right.
Let's see what you got. I feel like when we roll around these chairs, it's like we're in a medical office. What kind of surgical strike can we get with a scalpel now?
Please don't give me a scalpel right now. Black Knight is going to shoot at home skillet over there.
Yep. Hero Falcon, let's go.
OV1.
Nope. So you were stationary, so you're skill 2.
Actually, OV2.
So you're skill 2 because you're stationary. Medium range is 2, so 4. I jump, so 8s.
Yep. And that is 5 shots. Crits are still the blue casino.
Yep, yep.
Look at that. See, YouTube land, that's how you just blow at this game.
That was, against anything else, you rolled a bunch of 7s, which was really good, and then
a lot of
whipped.
6s and just, yeah. All right, cool. So that's him.
It's the curse of playing against me.
I do fine at the tourneys.
You do. And in the one game that we played at the tourney, it came to the last turn and the last thing on the last roll. And had I botched the roll, you won the game.
Yep.
But not when we film.
Cool. No, I'm just here to make you look good.
This does not make me look good. They can't see my face and my frustration because I feel bad. What I thought was going to happen is you're going to roll a crit, and then the crit damage was going to be on the battle armor he's carrying, and then you would just be like, table flip.
Tank on this guy.
Yep. So you're skill 3, right?
Yeah.
6s. You got 2 at least.
3 hits.
3 hits. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. All right.
Other tank on him.
Yep. So that one's gonna be 8s.
Yep.
Every roll.
1.
Okay. So 1.
Just 1.
Okay.
Hunchback on him.
Yup. Hunchback was stationary. Your skill 3 base, so 2.
Got 4 shots.
Medium range is 2, so 4 8s. Actually,
2.
From your perspective, is this blocking part of my base? Assume you're medium range.
Let's see, from his center to your center, there's still a lot of space. I feel like it's not obstructed, but you can take a look at your side.
Like I don't have cover?
I don't believe so, but you can look on your end. Because the only thing I can't see from him is your right leg.
Okay, go for it. So 8s.
OV2. So I got 6 shots.
I have faith in you.
I'll get 1. What was that?
I don't know. I was probably like breathing at the same time.
Moaned.
I don't know. So I'm seeing 4. No crits. So you have 4 dice rolls to see if you hit battle armor.
Is it regular rolls or 1d6 rolls?
1d6 per.
Okay.
Just roll 4 dice.
What's the roll for the battle armor?
5 up hits battle armor. So
just
1
one.
on battle armor and 3 on my dude. 1, 2, 3. All right.
Cool.
Here they are. I have faith in you.
I wouldn't. Puma on homeboy.
Yep.
Puma's got, let's see, 3 shots at medium, OV1.
You said he jumped, correct? To get out
Yeah.
of water? Yep. So skill 3, right?
3, 4. Yeah.
So 5, 6, 7, 10s.
One.
Yeah, I didn't count for him shooting at me when I was doing my math.
Crab on the battle armor.
Yep. So crab's 3, I think.
Yep.
So 6. About 2.
2.
He's got 1 life left.
Wow. Wow. I think that's everything.
He dead too.
Yep.
And I think
That's
that's
everything
it.
in the shot. Yep.
Were you planning to clear the urban mech this turn? I don't know if he shot. I don't
He
remember.
didn't shoot, no.
Okay.
I was going to clear him, yeah.
Okay, I assume that's why you waited. Okay. So, contest 1. He clears heat because he didn't shoot. He retains heat, and I'll just rotate tokens now, so he's got his 2. And he clears 1 from water. And we drop. Alright, so this is turn, I think, 4?
Cleared.
Yeah.
Yep,
so
but I am good to concede at this point because there's no way I'm coming back on this.
Alright, so before we finish, let's go through table state and thought process before so people see what you're thinking. What is your thought process on your options and why you feel that way? So that they know. I
Just the
believe you.
overall amount of turns with bad rolls. I'm just too far behind the curve, plus the point accumulation is just too much in your favor for me to overcome.
Okay.
This last turn would have been my only chance to kind of stop the bleeding.
So if you had cleared these 2, YouTube land, which is what he's talking about, you clear these 2, he goes up by 2 points, I go up by 1. So
It's still a contested...
You've cut the deficit in half.
Yep.
Also, I cleared the tank. I expected you to contest center with some of this and give me material. I threw him because I figured if I didn't, you would probably push everything to kill that.
Also,
to deny
if
me
I
a
put
point.
more points in here, you had a lot more firepower to throw to him versus over there, and that would have just destroyed anything that walked in there.
They still did fire that way because I had to clear that tank, and then they fired this way, so I was trying to play the odds. But yeah, so if you'd gotten both of those and they went in your favor, it would have been cleared the deficit or cut the deficit in half. I feel like strategically, maybe having the Puma this way to deal with the battle armor, if he could have seen him, which maybe he could have.
I could have it at the point. There's no point in clearing them because everything on mine, I'm going to concede because I don't have enough to throw back at you the next turn because at this point you have numbers advantage, firepower advantage, and hell, roll advantage.
Yeah, so I've been rolling above average on most stuff. He's been rolling below average or average on most stuff.
Well, it's average for me on the channel, but below average by statistical values.
Like the Black Knight's roll was like, there was like 6s and 7s, which is pretty close to average when we're doing the math. That's usually what I calculate for. Spikes are higher. So it looked good, but against a high team, it sucked. If those rolls had been against like this dude in the center, you'd have hit almost everything. I think to John's point in terms of raw material, he's in good shape right now. That battle armor's almost dead, but he's going to have to deal with it. I just keep jumping and he has to clear it. So maybe contests, push this way. This guy's in good shape, good shape, good shape. He's beat up pretty good. But now, in terms of strategy, and I think if you're hearing me while I go through this, John, I don't know when the video goes up. I think it already did or it's about to. I talk about list building and strategies for Southern Assault, and overall gameplay strategies. So castling, attrition, Alpha Strike stuff.
Mobility.
So dudes that were here could project damage threat with the battle armor. John does not want me to get behind him, so he had a good here in the trees. I couldn't really get behind him, and if I did, turrets deal with me. That forces me to play here. I'm not dealing damage. These guys had mobility and jumps to get on the objectives. I had the battle armor if I wanted to get behind him, so you understand how that worked. You saw how we kind of moved our forces together. When he broke off here, it's when he needed to. Same thing here. Otherwise, all his dudes had overlapping fire. And then the other concept from that video was talking about attrition. So we played the averages with the TMM, tried to make good trades for material when we could, and a few dice rolls going differently, and I talk about this too. I look at like, if I have like a 66% chance of a thing going well, you play the odds. If it doesn't go well, it favors your opponent, but you have to do it to try and win. So in this case, dice went in my favor, got ahead on the attrition, I have the material, and John's, he feels as though he's gonna have a hard time fighting back to get the points, and I would agree.
And also, cutting off fields of fire is key in these kind of scenarios as well.
Yep.
Cutting off fields of fire helps out tremendously.
This was good. Like, you saw us, I would start asking, because like, I generally feel like we try to be gentlemen with a thing. Like, once I saw that you had thought you put a thing where I couldn't see, and then I thought I could see the next turn, I made sure to ask to verify when I moved. So we made sure, like, you said I need to be here, I put it where you think I need to be to see you. So you cut off lanes of fire there, which was really good. I feel like we got good blocking terrain. We both have woods, we both have water, there's rubble. Basically this table looks pretty like symmetrical and balanced in terms of, I don't think my side had an advantage over your side.
No, you do have an advantage because this force is built for a tournament style adaptability. I just built the force just to build a force. Now this wasn't built with intention of playing in, let's say, Southern Assault 3. That's coming up in a couple weeks. I just built a force through together to have something to throw on the table today. I've not played in a while. That's no excuse. But also, if I were to dice rolls are pretty bad. But also, if I were to build a force that would be tournament contentious, I would have higher mobility, more units would jump. I would still bring in the tank armor because they're good. They're good for mobility options and fields of fire. Fields of fire is a thing for tournament play when you get above a certain amount of units, and you want to average your units to be somewhere between 9 and 12 for tournaments because turns matter, units matter, numbers do make a difference. They really do.
So one of the things for this list I'll say, because this one's technically not tournament legal, I build this to be fluffy, but I do have a lot of jump strong. That is a problem, which makes it harder for you to hit. So some of those would have been going through a little bit better without the strong jump jets, but the philosophy for why you would jump, like if he did not have strong jump jets but could come from the center to threaten here, I still would do that. So that all makes sense. And then in terms of mobility, which to John's point, I've talked about this on my channel as well. My favorite Mad Cat is the Timberwolf W, Dark Age era. He's the only Timberwolf I've found with a movement of 12, which is absolutely nuts. Like on a game that's played on a 4x4 surface, if you push the middle, he's got a 12-inch movement either way, and then a 24-inch, medium range shot. So like his threat projection is he can shift. It's a really good model. If you're not considering the Mad Cat W, if you're playing Dark Age era lists, you should look at that.
Yep, it's a good swing.
That Fire Moth with a 26 move is also good because once he gets to the middle, he can go wherever he wants. But I do think list-wise, like from your previous Southern Assaults, what's super different? Because I feel like you've always ran tanks where I don't.
Tanks I do use. This time I threw some other models. Like I never had more than one 2C.
You've always played one Irby.
I didn't normally have the Lancelot or let's say the Crab. I would adapt to some higher mobility units.
I do like the Crab. It's a speed 10 Team M2.
Crab is solid. I would actually use the Crab a lot more. The Puma I've used before. But I've also gone to where I'll lower some attack values to squeeze in maybe a couple units or maybe some battle armor because it does help out quite a bit. Even just throwing battle armor on like a heavier piece like a Black Knight just to give him some more ability. I believe he does not. I know there is one that does.
Okay.
But I just went some basic quick building. I actually built this force this morning.
I don't know if I've played against the little tanks. I know I've played against your Oros, and those are kind of your bread and butter for like, they take a lot to, like it took a lot of meat and material of mine to clear those.
Yeah,
they do
and
good
for
damage.
31 points to have 3 skill, they're solid putting out 4
damage, right? Yeah, that's nuts.
4 damage and 7 health.
Yeah, those are really good. I like the Crab. I think I've talked about that on channel too. It's one of my favorite Inner Sphere mediums. When I've talked about the baseline mech, where the Mad Dog's my my baseline of 33 points, 333 for damage, that guy was probably about 30 points before your upgrade at, what, 332 for damage or something? So like he fills in pretty well. He's a medium for Inner Sphere, but he's cheap for a Team M2. You did what I would have done. You threw him here. It's a Team M2. Yeah, I cleared him, but you got to play the averages. Like for his points, he's a cheap piece.
For clan forces, I would suggest taking a look at the Hunchback 2C or the Urban 2C. It's 20 points for 6 points of health, 3 armor, 3 structure, 2 damage across the board, and that's with a skill 4 with 6 jumps and 1 TMM. It's a solid 20-point piece that's gonna. He holds his weight every time he pulls his weight. So I threw 2 inches for fun because they're great targets. You spent more than their value pointing at them and shooting at them for who knows how long. And with the jump for mobility, I know it's only 6 inches, but that helps maneuver forests, buildings, corners. It's very handy.
He's got a lot of HP at Team M2 at that point because you're just jumping. I don't dislike the list. I think a few fine-tuning in terms of like if you were playing these again.
Oh, yeah.
I think this guy and maybe they want Urban Mech might bring in some more other stuff. But like I think the Black Knight, he was kind of singled off over here, but I like his damage output. I'm a big fan of the Hunchback 2C.
Yep.
That was a 440, I think.
Yep.
Which is really good. My
the
favorite,
Lancelot, I would have done something different besides him.
How many points was he?
Lancelot was 40 points.
Yeah, so for how much life? He's at, 10 move, 2 TMM?
It's for 8 health,
Yep.
12 move.
Yeah.
TMM is 2.
Yep.
So skill 3, 40 points.
Yeah, so for my baseline, so we're again, back to the Mad Dog I look at, you're 7 points more for 1 skill higher, same damage, basically same HP, and you move further. The Mad Dog is a 10 move, 2 TMM. You're a 12 for 2 with a better skill and similar damage. I think that's a solid pick. Like, these two paired, those pair really nice because they're cheap for what they bring, and like a 12 move is
and
really
he does
good.
have OV1 as well.
Yep, which is solid. Yeah, I mean, I don't think your list is too far off being a little tweaking to optimize if you were bringing it to the event. I think, if I'm honest, most of this game was just dice rolls.
Yeah, I had some bad rolls. If I had better rolls in, I think, turn 2 and turn 3, it would have definitely skewed things a little more. But again, that's how the game is. That's why we play with dice and not guaranteed shots, because otherwise, what's the point?
Yep. All right, guys, so as you guys just heard, we had a lengthy discussion about the game and the state and what we thought, so we called it on turn 4. List building discussion we had previously and overall strategies, so hopefully you guys made it through that and things made a little bit of sense. If you have any thoughts, concerns, critiques, or suggestions, sound off in the comments below. I do want to put in the caveat again that this list for Southern Assault is not tournament legal. I have the Black Rose, which is Malvina Hazen, and I have 4 strong jump jet dudes with +1. For tournament or Bobby's event, I'd have to drop 2 of the jump jets, and I'd have to switch Hazen to the non-named variant. So be aware of that if you're trying to take any strategies or thoughts from this in terms of your game. The overall ideas for jumping are there, just these guys are a little bit harder to kill because they get the +1 on top of all the jumps. So that said, John, do you want to pop in and say hi, bye? Yeah, here he is. He's coming in. I appreciate you coming in out here to play with me. This again was a bit more on the tournament side. We do some casual things too, but this was in line with Southern Assault. Wanted to get a video out there for you guys. So thank you for coming out to play. I appreciate it.
Yep. And also, if they have any ideas on scenarios they want to see us play, we could definitely do that too. Just brainstorm ideas. I took over your channel, but if there's something you guys want to see us play in some kind of scenario or something you guys thought of at your house, put in the comments, sound off, let us know, and we'll be more than happy to try out something that we haven't thought of, and we might be able to offer some thoughts, ideas, and just perspectives, and just bounce it back in your direction.
Yeah. To that point, I think if it's not tournament level stuff, if it's like I would like to see you guys try these types of units or this type of style or this type of battle, if there's a scenario you'd like to see us play other than just like these were objectives in the center, it's very tournament style. If there's something you want to see, let us know. There's not a lot of options in the core rulebook for that, so I make up things for Nova. Bobby's made up stuff for Southern Assault, so that's things of that nature. I do know for the channel I want to do a campaign thing at some point, which I would be having John involved with as well. I think that would be pretty cool, so that'll be pretty asymmetrical with what's going on, but a bit more narrative based. So as always, guys, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Keep painting your models, keep rolling your dice, and we will catch you guys next time.
Yes, sir.
If you made it this far, you're probably a viewer that already hits that like button when you see a video come up. You're probably already a subscriber, and you probably jump into the comments down below to help support the channel, to help support that algorithm. But if you're looking for some other ways to help support the channel too, make sure you check the description down below. Maybe you want to pick up some paints from Monument Hobbies. That's my paint of choice. The Pro Acrylic line is chef's kiss, good stuff. Maybe you want to check out some of the offerings from Death Row Designs, where I work in my day job. We got plenty of 3D printed products as well as MDF terrain, some of the stuff that I have designed myself and we play with here on the channel. And if you're looking to bolster your Battletech ranks, miniatures, and offerings, make sure you check out Bobby from Fortress Miniatures and Games. He's one of the main supporters of the channel as well, and supporting any of these companies helps support what I do and helps to ensure that I can continue to bring content to all of you. If you want to become a super supporter, I highly recommend you guys check out the Patreon. You guys give that extra little edge to help push more content out, and I really do appreciate that. And my ultimate goal on the channel is to continue to be able to not only put out the content we have now, but to get to a point where you can put out more content later, whether that be battle reports or painting tutorials or just more rambles, anything at all. I'd like to be doing more content for you. This is something that I enjoy. I like being able to cast a light into the darkness to bring a little bit of hobby positivity to all of you and make you feel good, and also enjoy playing games myself. As we do the final sign off here though, I do want to go ahead and switch on over and do the scroll of awesome to showcase all the Patreon supporters, the super supporters of the channel, to give them some recognition for helping support what I do. Thank you guys so much, and I will catch you guys next time.